Good morning, guys. Say hi, Sunny. We are outside, and today is the day. Today is the day that we are gonna hang up these privacy screens. It is actually a decent day out, and that's just because this morning it's gonna be like a high of like 60 to 65, and then as soon as it gets in the afternoon, it's supposed to start raining all day. We are gonna try to jump on this good weather that we have right now. We are outside. All the girls are outside. We just finished breakfast up. As you guys saw in yesterday's video, we just got some privacy screens, and last night we were kind of unable to do that because we got home, got dinner going, planted the plants because obviously that was #1 priority. And look at her, she's glowing.
My hair is giving 80s.
It's giving, it's just the puffiness. Also, I think she's teething.
Oh, she for sure is, and she looks like a bug.
She looks like a bug.
Definitely an insect.
Look. They fit.
Huh?
They fit, you know, like that's where it's gonna be pretty much.
Oh, great.
So when I initially measured this, I actually measured it from like the outside. I realized that there's no place to let it rest over here because of like the posts. So I'm going to be hanging it from like the inside. Luckily the measurement isn't gonna vary at all because the dimensions are still the same. And I'm hoping that this process will be relatively quick. From looking at like the hardware in there, I don't think it's gonna be hard at all. Hopefully we can knock this out relatively quickly. What? There's a mouse?
There's a mouse.
Oh my god, there is.
There's a mouse.
Did it go under?
Where did it go? Avy, Ella, wait. I think it's behind this thing. It might have gone underneath the fence. Did you see it? Did you get that on camera?
No, I saw that. I think it
Did it go underneath their fence?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh my gosh.
Where was it at? Where did it start at?
Over there. Yeah. Oh, y'all. No, absolutely not. No. No, 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 no.
That was a real mouse?
That was a real mouse.
Just make sure there's no way they
Oh
can
my
get to our
gosh.
house.
What if they're getting into our house?
No, they're not. We have traps all downstairs. I just checked them like 2 days ago.
Did you?
Yeah. Remember when that pest control guy came out? Like when we first moved in because we didn't want any mouse?
Yeah.
Like he laced our stuff with pest control.
You see it? Where?
She's kidding. She smiled as soon as she said it.
Oh my goodness. What a little fibber. Oh my gosh, I really kind of wish that Sunny would have seen that.
Oh, so you gotta eat them damn things. You understand me? That's your job.
Oh my gosh, that was a lot to take in.
That's a pretty big mouse.
Yeah, but Ben, he like went underneath the fence over there to get away, and then he turned back around and came back in like this is where he wanted to go. And that gives me chills. I have chills all over my body. It was so weird. It was like he was trying to get away, went underneath the fence, and then came back.
Yeah, I don't know.
If they have a home here,
They don't.
I'm going to lose my mind.
They don't. If anything, it's like in like somewhere like outside. Well, that was eventful, and for any of you that are confused by like our complete and utter hatred for mice and just like rodents in general, there's valid excuses for the OGs and the people that have been watching us for a long time. You guys know that we had so many mice troubles when we were actually in our townhome, and it was just a hot mess. Like it was literally an infestation. Like we caught like at least 12 mice, if I'm remembering it correctly. It was like a tiny little townhome too. Like it wasn't even like a large area for them to live in. So that's why we're kind of like on edge with mice. And when we first moved into this house, I called the pest person and I was like, hey, this is a new construction. I would love it if somebody could come out here and just completely mice/pest proof our house. And they came and they stuffed everything. They found a bunch of stuff that they stuffed up and just covered up and made sure that no like rats or mice could get into. So I am not too worried, but that is why we have a little bit of like scarring, and Katie's like looking around our backyard like she's gonna see like, yeah. Anyways, it was just not a fun time with mice. We do not have a good experience with mice. So you saw it in the corner by the tree? Wait, was it by the tree? I'm wondering, maybe that's why Sunny's digging there. Walk us back. Katie's doing her sim. Walk on our backyard.
Sunny was right here chewing on this ball. I'm walking, and I probably get to here and I kind of look up, and up against the fence, I see it running. And that's when I like screamed for you.
Yeah, and then I saw it.
And then it was like running along the fence, and then it went underneath, came back out, kept going, went behind this, and then went underneath.
Should we have like a pep talk with Sunny? Should we get her like a mouse stuffed animal so that if she sees one, she like learns to attack?
I have a feeling I should go check downstairs for you. Avy and I are going down to the basement to look for what? A mouse. I'm like terrified now.
We found a real mouse.
We did. Let's see. I'm just gonna look along the walls for like droppings, and hopefully we don't find anything. Right, Avy? Now I'm so scared. Oh yeah, there's a sticky trap over there. No mouse. I don't see any droppings, which is really, really, really good. That's a good sign. Yeah, I don't see anything. Thank goodness. a bike ride.
All right, here she comes. How was that, a little workout? Girls, have fun. Bye, have fun. It is done, and it was a little bit of a learning curve, but that goes with like everything for the first time, so I was able to figure it out. I think that the first one that I hung up, I think took me maybe 3 times as long as this one. This one took me not even 5 minutes to hang up. It was just super easy because instead of maybe following the directions, you're like, okay, I have a way better way that I could do this, and it will save me so much time. Anyways, with that being said, I'm actually really happy with it, and when I put it up, the wind started like blowing it, and I was like, oh no, like we didn't think of that, we didn't account for that, and then literally turns out that it comes with like tie downs. If we want to do that, we can just put it some tie downs and it'll make it stay flat. So me and Addie are here, and I'll tell you what, another challenge was hanging this up with Addie because Katie took the girls to dance. It's a pretty crab. He's gonna get you. Gonna get you. You want it here? There you go. Anyways, now our house is just kind of a mess because I've been working on this. This area is all put back together, and then up there, as you guys can see, there they are in all of their magical glory. You hook it on and you just spin it. I don't think that we would keep these attached to the shade because I feel like they're kind of tall, and I wouldn't want it to like one of the kids to grab it or anything like that, so we could literally just put it somewhere super accessible in there, so whenever we need to, we just go grab one and then just roll down both of them. Hold on, there it is, there she is. And look at that. I'm not gonna do the tie downs or anything yet just because I want to talk with Katie before I do that, because obviously I'm gonna be drilling holes. So I want to make sure that we both agree that we want it there, either that or we can be like, you know what, we can just put a piece of furniture there and it will hold it into place, which I think is what's going to happen on the other side. Like on the other side, we have like our outside sectional, and then we also have the egg chair there. So I'm like, I don't know if we're going to need the anchors on that side. Of course, it's going to rain later today somehow for some reason, but I'm going to try to knock out getting the lawn mown. Looking at the forecast in the future, I don't think it's going to stop raining for at least the next week. Today is like my window of opportunity to get it done. Okay, there they are.
Can I roll it down?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love
Put it all the way down.
all the way down to the bottom?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Wait, this is so nice.
I know, isn't it? And then this one, I don't know if you'd have to anchor it all because there's so much stuff that can kind of hold it there.
That's true.
Do you want to put that one down too?
Oh my gosh, this
Here,
is
hold this.
nice. I actually really like this. Y'all, this is not a good sign, Ad. This is not a good sign. As most of you know, I keep all of the girls' clothes. Pretty much every article of clothing that my kids have ever had, I still have, unless they were like ripped up or like stained to a point where I couldn't recover. I pretty much have literally everything, and I have this box system downstairs where I've separated them from size and season. Oh my gosh, seriously, how many more of those are there?
Probably 3.
Are you serious, Ben? You're kidding.
Huh.
I have not organized these in 6 months to a year. I don't remember the last time I put everything away. No, it's been at least a year because I have some of Addie's like 3-month stuff in this pile. But it's such a like tedious task that I don't always have time to sit down and take a few hours to separate all of these clothes by size and by season, fold them up and put them away. It's just something that I have to spend a few hours on every few months, and that's what I'm about to do. We've kept these on the stairs to go to the basement for, like I said, 6 months to a year now, and we just can't walk down the stairs anymore. We're constantly walking on these clothes, and so it's been on my list of things to do. We all have that list of things that we just need to get done. This has been on my list for a very long time, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. Addie, done, ready. Oh my gosh, I don't know if you guys heard that. Addie, Sunny's in her kennel right now because she's been outside all day long and the kids are just wanting to kind of rest. So Sunny's taking some rest time too. Addie got this out of the office.
Bro.
And put it into Sunny's kennel. And first of all, it has bite marks and hair all over it. She's covered in pink highlighter dye. Her legs are literally covered in pink dye. So that's...
Should I have to give her a bath?
Yeah, I wouldn't do it right now, but yes.
It should be fresh, right?
No, I don't think it's gonna matter. It's it is what it is now. Anyway, I forget what I was saying. I'm going to fold all of these clothes. It's gonna take me the rest of the day. But it is now raining outside and it's 4 o'clock, so the kids are kind of mellowing out. They didn't take a nap today. And now we have to bathe Sunny tonight because she's pink. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have nowhere to like separate these out. Why is there a trash bag?
Yeah.
Katie and I have now realized why we do this once a year. Because it's a lot of work. Anyways, 5:20.
Okay, so I've been at this for probably an hour.
Honestly, and you have done very good.
Done a lot. All of the clothes are separated into piles, and I've already...
Half of them are already put away.
Well, you know what? The biggest pile is ours for some reason.
Probably because we actually put away our winter stuff this year.
I actually feel like I'm gonna get this done within the next hour, which I thought I was gonna be here like for the rest of the night.
Did you realize that like we're never gonna go back to the 6 months, or the 9 months, or the 12 months, or the 18 months? Like all the milestones that like Addie is surpassing, we won't go back to.
I know, that's so weird. And
because I feel like all the other times that we've like put clothes away, we've been like, oh, well, we're gonna use these for our next baby. But like we don't know.
Like we have no plans for next baby.
Exactly. Versus like even when we were putting Avery's stuff away, we knew we were gonna have another one eventually. So we knew like Addie was gonna be here.
I know. So all the way up to 12 months, like she's officially out of all of her 12 months.
Yeah.
The 18 months, like she might wear. Well, she's like in 18 months this summer, so she might.
She's already wearing them
in the winter. So I don't know, but we're all the way up to 18 months in clothes that we won't.
I know. I was
That's
like,
weird. What do we do with them?
I don't know. We have a lot of clothes.
I know, and they're nice clothes too. Like some of them are only worn by Addie. I don't know what to do with them. I really don't.
Yeah, look, that one literally still has a tag on it.
Yeah.
Those jeans literally have a tag on them. Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure out what to do with them. But first of all, we need to make sure we're not having any more kids.
I know.
But it kind of
been down there for like maybe
a couple years.
I was gonna say 5 years. I feel like that's a little long. But
well, I mean, if we're not using the space for anything else, I don't think it's long. I don't know. It's kind of sad. Like I was like, wow, this is kind of sad.
I know it is really sad. I try not to think about it too much.
Okay. Sorry, I brought it up.
It's okay. Well, this did not entirely get finished today. This pile is full of random things like costumes, hair bows, sleep sacks, all of that stuff. That's Ben's stuff. This is my jacket. Ben, why didn't you put your clothes in the box?
Huh?
Why didn't you put your clothes in the box?
Oh, because I went through my clothes and then I went down and saw the box and brought it after.
So why didn't you put your clothes in the box? Okay. We're gonna have to keep working on that tomorrow because it's
There's not very much left to be.
No, there's not. All of the girls' clothes are done.
Oh, we started cooking dinner.
Yeah.
Heating up dinner.
I was gonna say we had leftovers, so that Sunny found one of Addie's toys. I thought she was gonna catch it in her mouth. I took a bath. I feel amazed. I smell amazed because I need to self tan again. My tan was all like splotchy and gross, and I hate that. I literally hate. That's the one thing that I hate about self tan is like the upkeep about it. It's the worst. It's literally the worst. I was talking to my mom on the phone tonight, and I was telling her about my girls. I don't know if anybody else's kids get this way, and they have never been this way before. But for the past 2 days. They have been so, I don't even know how to explain it except for like silly and giggly. How do you explain it, Ben?
Oh, it's just like constant laughter over things that are not funny.
Well, they're like funny to them, and I truly don't even know how to express the extent of the laughter going on in our house right now. Like they will say something, it's like they're speaking another language. It is so strange, and it's very cute. It's literally so cute. One of them will just say something and the other one will literally fall on the floor, like cannot even stand up. They were laughing so hard, and then the other one's laughing because the other one's laughing. It's insane. And then it just goes on all day long. They are constantly giggling and being so silly to the point where they won't even eat, because at the dinner table or when they're trying to eat lunch or whatever the case may be, they are talking and I don't even understand what they're saying. I truly don't even know what they're talking about. Like I can't give you an example of what they're talking about because it's their own language and their own thing going on, but they won't even eat. We sat them down to eat for lunch today at 1:15. It was 2:25 and they had eaten probably half of their plates of food, but they were dying of laughter. Like, could not breathe,
And it's hard,
laughing.
And it's hard like in those moments to be like, oh, you gotta eat your food because they're just having an absolute blast.
I know.
In their minds, they're probably like, this is the best day ever.
I know. It's gone on for the past 2 days at least.
Yeah, because remember at Lowe's, we talked about on the camera too.
That they were just being silly.
They weren't bad.
Yeah.
They were just like loud and kind of laughy and crazy.
Yes, they're just being so silly. It's to the point where they basically can't even hear us when we're talking to them because they're so like in their own world. It's very cute and very, very silly. I don't know how long it's gonna go on for, but for the past 2 days straight, they have just been giggling and giggling and giggling. Anyway, they knocked out at 7 o'clock tonight. Avery was asleep by like 6:45 because she didn't have a nap today. Again, they've been going crazy, laughing, playing together all day long. So she was so tired.
That is the plus side. They're not like sitting down doing nothing all day.
No,
bored.
no.
They are having a ball.
I know. Then went to the gym. I took a bath. Ow, Sunny just bit my toe.
Oh, you love a belly rub.
No, she loves a belly rub.
You love a belly rub. Why do you always bite me, bro? Okay, okay.
She just loves
She literally just sat here and like fell over underneath my leg, so I started to pet her belly, and she was like
kicking her leg. What is going on?
just biting me.
Hold her head better.
That's how she's putting her. Did you film her
There we go.
claws?
Look at her. No, look at this.
I talked about how Addie gave her a highlighter. Can you see it?
Yes, right there. You can see a little bit of it.
Okay, well,
On her
Addie
leg.
put a highlighter in her kennel.
Yeah, I forgot that happened. And when I looked at her, when I came home from the gym, I was like, oh my god, she has blood.
Yeah,
Nope, it's just pink highlight. Oh, she just fell on her face.
It's because she's diving for my shoes.
Well, yeah, it's because it's her siblings. Look at her. Look at. They literally matches her. Dead. Good girl. Good baby.
Pretty sure how Sunny has ruined our couch.
That one cushion for some reason. It's because you let her on the couch, bro. I let her on our bed. You let her on the couch.
That is not true. We just posted a video about how you were laying with her on the couch.
Okay, that was different. She wasn't like playing. You know what I mean? She was sleeping. As you can see,
I
it's
feel
like,
like you can buy just a new cushion.
yeah.
There's a spot right here on that one, on the underside of it. Okay, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed.
Ow.
If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Post on all the social medias down below. And we'll see you tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Bye. After hours. The video's over. Why are you still here?
Oh, she stopped early because I went into the tripod. Okay, let's see who she goes for.
Me.
Ew.
What's up? Oh, bad.